Hello there, people. So, we haven't uploaded on the Dire Thorns channel for a while, as to the fact that we can't really do anything practice-wise or get together. But I've got me and 037 here in a little kind of podcast thing where we're going to talk about some stuff. How's it going, 037?
It's going awesome, man.
Epic.
Epic gaming.
So, of course, you've got my camera covered by my used sock, and my guitar is hooked up.
Let's get started. So the first topic is how we've been coping through COVID-19 and quarantine.
Alright, through quarantine, most of the time I've actually, on my personal channel, Guitarist01, I've started doing a challenge where I upload daily videos for 30 days. And pretty much, I've just been doing a lot of video editing and looking up cinematography, which is my main pastime through the whole crisis. Because you know, we were thinking of recording a cut video.
Yeah.
And now that can't happen, so I thought, oh well, I may as well get better at this stuff.
Well, I've been spending my time exercising and dieting, and I've lost 11 pounds.
11 pounds. How?
It's like 3 pounds off a stone.
How much did you originally weigh?
Like 13, 11, and now I'm 13.
That's nice.
Yeah.
How long is that?
Like 3 weeks.
Good job, mate. Bloody good job. My weight hasn't changed since I was 6.
Oh. Well, it's still going down, it's still going down. Alright. Yeah, other things. I can't really play my drums at the minute because they're not at this house. But I've literally watched every single Harry Potter film. And I've been obsessed with Harry Potter through the holidays. I don't know why. But
Well, I mean, to be fair, I've started becoming very much obsessed with the In-Betweeners at the minute. It's probably the best show I've ever seen in my life, the most relatable piece of artwork ever created,
yeah.
and I love it. It's just kind of sad that they only have like 18 episodes out.
Yeah. Some other things that we wanted to cover. Wait, have you got anything more to add about anything?
About anything to do with what we've been doing in quarantine.
Yes.
Well,
I mean,
guitar. Oh yes, guitar actually, because in this quarantine, something has happened that hasn't happened in a very long time, and that is, I've actually been progressing on guitar. Okay, I'll provide some videos to show now, but this is pretty much the stuff I've been getting up to. I've been getting really good at bloody four fret hammer-ons. Right, what was it? I can actually treble. No, I've been getting very good at gallops, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I've also even got somewhat moderate with alternate pick shredding. Like, I can do this horrific version of the psychosocial solo.
It barely picks up on audio. Let's go on to the topic of coronavirus conspiracy theory.
Ah, alright. Which ones have you heard then?
Well, apparently, Bill Gates has leaked the coronavirus to people. And, yeah, people are basically blaming it on Bill Gates for no reason.
I mean, it's fun.
And people are saying, you know, Elon Musk, he launched all the 5G and, like, things into the sky. People are saying it's 5G network that's giving people coronavirus.
I know, I've heard about that story. It's because the birds were falling out the air. It's like, 5G is bad for the brainwaves, but I don't. How can it cause a pneumatic disease?
Exactly.
That's a respiratory pneumatic disease. I don't.
Oh, yeah, go on.
I just don't know how that would work. I mean, with the Bill Gates thing, what I was gonna say is, to be fair, Bill Gates isn't even the richest guy on Earth. Why would the coronavirus came from a lab that was like it was testing viruses, and it must have broke out some point, and now the whole world's got it. I personally,
it's the Chinese government.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's a plotted thing. I think it was created by people, but it was definitely a mistake.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose. So, future music. So we've been coming up with some lyrics for a new song. We don't know what we're going to call it yet.
And I've thought of a cool riff for it as well. So far, it's the most technical riff I've ever written for a Dire Thorns song, and it was mostly inspired by Metabolic.
Alright, I've got a good idea. Let's answer. Let me answer the questions from the Q&A that we did. I haven't answered them yet.
Oh yeah, you haven't answered the questions from the Q&A, have you?
Morgill on Instagram asking me in particular questions from Redacted Zero.
I mean, I swear there were like two that were directed at me and the rest
So,
were for the whole
wait,
band.
what are your favourite animated TV Netflix shows?
Go on.
Rick and Morty definitely is up there in the ranks.
Awesome, that is good. I saw the new episode last night.
Oh, I ain't seen it yet, don't ruin anything.
Nah.
So the best, I watch loads and loads of animated shows. The best
Paradise
ones,
PD.
I think. Yeah, Paradise PD on Netflix, South Park, Family Guy. I watch Rick and Morty. I watch loads of animated shows, but they're the best. South Park, Rick and Morty, Family Guy, and Paradise PD.
Yeah, as I explained, my favourites have got to be Family Guy, Duncanville, and Paradise PD.
It's on
What's
YouTube.
your
Asks
thoughts?
us, what are your thoughts on Pantera?
So Pantera and Machine Head, I literally have never listened to any of them.
You haven't listened to even Pantera.
No.
Alright, do you recognise this riff?
Yeah, but I haven't like specifically gone on to my phone and looked up Pantera or Machine Head and listened to them.
I mean, Machine Head are pretty good. Their vocalist Rob Flynn is kind of getting really cocky recently, but I don't know, Machine Head are kind of they're like they have some really decent groove metal.
So is anybody down with the Sickness yet?
Not to my knowledge.
No, not with me.
Sickness yet. What's your favourite cheese?
My favourite cheese, either mozzarella or red Leicester.
I mean, for me, it's gotta be cheddar. It's the deep cheese.
Cheddar, my three favourite: cheddar, red Leicester, and mozzarella. They're the
I ain't
best.
tried Red Leicester. What's it like?
It's like the orange one. It's
No.
nice.
Okay, continue.
It's a bit stronger than
What's the
cheddar.
first quote that
What's the first quote that pops in your head?
pops in your head?
First quote that pops in your head.
The first quote that pops in your head.
Yeah.
No quote pops into my head. Give
Well,
me a second
any
for a quote.
TV show, from any film, from
Give me
any
a
real life situation.
quote that pops into my head is Shalom, Jackie.
Friday night dinner.
Friday night dinner.
Wait, who said that? Was it Jim?
Yeah, it's Jim.
Good old Jim, he's a
Hello, all. Shalom,
We're not-
Jackie.
alright. Jim.
What's your favourite song off of MFKR?
Come on.
I've got to confess right here.
What is it?
I think I only know like one.
Is it Slipknot? First track.
Yeah, that's like the only track that I know. That's
I
gotta
mean,
be.
it is.
It's the only one that I know off by heart. I've listened to the whole album, but it's the only one that I know off by heart.
Yeah, I'd say it is probably the best one. It's probably matched with Gently, the track that comes afterwards.
Yeah. Alright, next question.
Favorite live band?
Favourite live band? Definitely Slipknot. Korn is good live as well. I've been to see Korn.
Yeah. Have you seen Avatar live on YouTube?
No.
You've got to see it. The showmanship is insane. It's like on some shows, it's like a bloody magician show where it's like the bloody place where the vocalist goes is empty, and then it's just like smoke comes up and he just appears there.
Weird.
It's like they're insane. And also, fun fact about Avatar, a teaser came out recently, and they've got a new album coming out this year, and it's actually going to be heavy for the first time since 2014. And guess what?
What?
Corey Taylor's going to be contributing to, I think, 2 songs on their new album.
Oh, I'm going to be listening to that then.
Yeah, bloody hunter-gatherer.
Alright, so the next question is, do you like anime? I'll be honest, I've seen like 4 episodes of anime, and that was at least like 5 years ago, and I haven't watched any since. I don't really take like interest in it. I'm not really interested in anime, to be fair.
I tried to watch anime, I just couldn't get into it.
So what's my favourite male line?
I mean, we're wearing a mask, we're performing a mixed new metal and death metal.
Yeah, definitely One Direction.
Yeah, bloody More McGill, Morm in a Box, Morm in a Box,
Chimperguild.
Those are the 2 best. But those are our 2 main influences.
Yeah.
Morm in a Box and Chimperguild.
Yeah, and Kipnot and Sorn.
Sorn. Never in my life would I have predicted that a mix of Slipknot and Korn would be Sorn.
Kipnot and Sorn?
Kipnot and Sorn, they're great. They're individual bands on their own.
Best metal band ever.
Yeah.
Are you currently aware that you are blinking, contracting and relaxing your eyelid muscles in quick succession to moisten your eyes?
No need to thank me.
Yes, I am currently aware that I am blinking.
Yeah, you're blinking, like, blinking, right? Blinking.
What inspired the use and design of each of your masks? Well, my mask was literally just whatever I could get my hands on that would cover my face.
Yeah.
That looked cool as well.
That's pretty much your whole gig there.
That's what it was for me. I didn't really design my own mask. What do you write your songs about? Any particular themes you like to use? We basically just rip off Slipknot and copy riffs from different songs.
Shut up! Stop revealing our secret formula. Rip off Slipknot and Korn.
No, Kipnot and Sorn.
Yeah, Kipnot and Sorn. I'm sorry, I blasphemed.
How do you learn to scream? And if you could give any advice to others on how to scream, either starting out or someone who's got experience. So the way I learn is by doing like a dog bark, but like not like to hurt your throat, like and then extending the note further to make the scream without hurting your throat. That's the key thing. If it hurts your throat, you've got to change your technique.
Yeah. I mean, my technique doesn't hurt my throat in any way to do it right, but
yeah.
The problem with my technique is it uses an abnormal amount of air. So doing vocal sessions is like about 3 times more tiring than drums. And like It's like, I play drums quite fast and bombastic and use a lot of energy, but it's nothing compared to doing vocals for me.
Any advice? I would say go into a forest or something, obviously after quarantine's over. Just go into like the nearest place where no one goes and just experiment. Just do different screams, see how your voice adapts to them, see if it hurts your voice. Just do you, you know? Could you guys cover Drain You by Nirvana? No.
It's like,
No.
No. I actually looked into it and started trying to learn the lyrics and look at bar tabs, and I realised that the lyrics to Drain You are cheesy as hell.
Because if we start covering the band song, then we'll start doing and then we'll end up shooting ourselves. So that's not happening.
That is direct response to playing a Nirvana song. I'd say bleep out the drugs.
No, it's fine. We're not monetized yet, so it's not like they can demonetize us. Literally, he's sat over there, and I think he's eating a wasp. You see the wasp? It's like, oh, I zoomed in a bit too far actually. The cat's there, right? And I don't know where the wasp is, but I think he's just killed it.
I also have the guitar effect, just a sec.
Oh, not this again. You're going to end up trying to do it and then breaking your microphone, and then the podcast will blow up.
No! You heard the guitar effect, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like breaking the microphone. You're going to ear rape the watchers. Like maybe what we call ghosts is actually just aliens, but we can't see them and they can't see us.
Yeah. That tends to work. And it's like the way that people tend to see people who've died in those areas as like the ghosts.
About ghosts as well. Do you believe in ghosts?
To be fair, I've had a little bit too many personal encounters with them to say that I don't. So yeah, I do.
Explain.
Well, I mean, I was kind of... I was haunted, like, in this room. I believe to have a spirit, and my mom said to have seen it too. In the corner of my eye, I would always see this thing. It was, I'm not exaggerating here, it was this woman who had, like, the bottom, like, her jaw was pretty much torn off, and it had, like, flies flying around, and it was all mangled and crap. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't nice, but it was there. And my mom had a specific, quite interesting encounter with it, where pretty much she woke up in the middle of the night, and she thought it was she thought she was this person who had died recently, because it perfectly replicated them. It was them, and then its face started to kind of mangle off and turn into the thing that I was describing, and I can't really remember what happened, but yeah. I also encountered it in the middle of the night as well. Left a long time ago, but it was terrifying. All right.
Why don't you call it?
What?
Like, just be like, if you're here, knock this over or something.
I don't want it to come back.
It didn't do any harm to you.
It was scary.
Well, I've had encounters.
Also, my house. I believe my house is still haunted, but by different spirits. Like,
Yeah.
I think there's like But the difference, the spirits that are haunting your house now are kind of docile, quite nice actually. There's my dogs are usually seen playing with seemingly no one. Like Max was in the garden the other day, the crusty one.
Crusty dog.
He was just lying on his back, and he was moving as if he was being belly rubbed, but no one was there. And the dogs usually tend to play with things that aren't there. And my mum and dad have seen a lot of stuff to do with it.
Well, I've had encounters.
Hmm.
Like, so one time here.
Yeah.
So I think my granddad, who died a couple of years ago, is following me.
I think you told me about this one time.
Yeah, so I was just like laid in bed one time, and the door was open, and I was just joking around and said, "Granddad, if you're here, close the door." And it didn't really close. So I was telling Jake about what I did. So when I went back to my mum's, I was just laid in bed and telling Jake. And when I told him what I said, like I said the thing again, door closed.
Ah.
Right,
Well,
thanks for watching the podcast, guys.
Now I say farewell.